first met Justice Robinson, he was Rick. He was my client. Rick was in-house counsel for the city of Stamford, and we were working closely on a couple of very substantive matters. We both had hair. And I remember vividly Rick calling me up and saying, I'm thinking about putting my name in to be a judge. What do you think? And I said, you'd be great. And in 15 years, I'll be standing on a podium giving you the Henry J. Naruk Judiciary Award when you become a member of the highest court in our state. The latter part didn't happen, but none of it has surprised me because Justice Robinson, Rick, is a person of the highest integrity, intelligence, and what I'm really looking forward to is what comes next, and working with Justice Robinson on both of our passions, increasing diversity and inclusion in the legal community, improving access to justice, and ensuring justice for all. Congratulations, Justice Robinson.
Monty, the first thing I want to say is that I still have hair. I'm just taller than I used to be. So the hair, it's just shorter. Good evening. Before I get started, let me put your minds at ease. I can assure you I will do my best to follow the sage advice of Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who once said the secret to a great speech is to be sincere, to be brief, and to be seated. I'm planning on to be comfortably seated within a very short time frame. In fact, my goal is to be back in my seat in a New York minute. For those who don't know what that is, it's the time it takes from the stoplight to turn green before the guy behind you starts honking. Before I continue my remarks, I want to thank those that I regard as my co-recipients of the Henry J. Naruk Award. My wife, Nancy, who is my rock, my friend, my confidant, my warrior, and now my PR person. My son and my wingman, Jonathan. My permanent clerk, John Weiner, who, by the way, we were just having this debate at our table about whether a burrito was a sandwich. And most of us said that it was not, but John said that it was. And I think I won the argument when I closed with this closing. Sir, a burrito is no more a sandwich than you are a gentleman. I also want to thank my former yearly clerk, Cassandra Beckman-Woodey, who is here with me tonight, and the rest of my former clerks, as well as my colleagues in the judicial branch, as well as all of my friends. And I would be remiss if I didn't point out one of my friends who was one of my biggest mentors in my life, Peter Zarella. Thank you, Peter. You've done so much for me. I really appreciate it. I wouldn't be standing here today if it wasn't for those people, because without your guidance and wise counsel, I would not be here. This is truly your award. I've been given only 2 minutes to express my feelings about this honor, but to be honest, I don't think I could do it right even in 2 hours. I took a look at the list of the past recipients, and quite frankly, I was awestruck. The people on the list are all individuals who have achieved and maintained the highest level of integrity and professionalism, both on and off the bench. I was fortunate enough to have a few of those people as my mentors. I am humbled and deeply honored that the Connecticut Bar Association saw fit to give me this honor. It is even more special to me knowing that it has come from the most active, responsive, and dedicated bar association in the country. An association that understands that society holds lawyers as professionals, as a profession and as members of society to the highest standards, because the fair administration of justice is the very foundation of our legal system. As lawyers, you are the very tailors of the fabric that holds our society together. We are living in interesting and troubling times. There are events occurring now and on the horizon that will stretch that fabric beyond its tearing point. But as lawyers, we bear the tremendous responsibility of being there when the tears occur. The responsibilities are great, and I doubt if any of you will receive a hero's welcome for the work that you do. But you are all my heroes, and I thank you for your tireless work that you do in keeping our society together. I'm glad that I thought of these words before I came to speak, and after hearing all the wonderful things that were said about the lawyers tonight, I truly, truly feel these words. In closing, I would like to leave you with the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson. To laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to leave the world a better place, to know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded. Thank you very much.